Hello. Welcome to Medicate with Meditation by Kelly Benini. Um, Thank you to everyone who is here tonight. I'm really excited to be sharing this practice with you all. I got into meditation about 3 years ago. Um, it's really helped me mentally, physically, and just get back to the present moment. Um, so I'm excited to share my first live stream meditation on applause. I hope this brings you healing for those who are watching this after the fact, and hopefully it can be helpful. So let's get into it. So get into a comfortable seat. That's the most important part of meditation is we need to feel comfortable. We need to, adjust so that, we can maintain this posture for a bit of time. And when you're ready, close your eyes and rest your hands wherever that feels comfortable and good for you. Now take one deep breath. Now let's take two more of those. And as we rest into and land into this meditation, we'll do a quick body scan to calm our nerves and sink in. So, with your eyes closed, focus on the top of your head. And release. And move down to your ears and your mind. Soften. Now, as we move down to the jaw, unclench your jaw and release. Now, move to the shoulders and let your shoulders go and fall. And go down to your hips and let your hips sink into the floor. And let your knees sink in too. Now, in this practice, we're going to be talking about fear and how do we move through it. For me, fear comes up constantly. It's hard to be in the present moment when we're worried about what's going to happen tomorrow or next week or next month. So we'll start with a bit of visualization. So as we get comfortable in this seat and we breathe throughout, let's let a fear come to mind that we're currently holding on to. Now, as you contemplate that fear, is it happening right now? In this moment, Do you feel the fear? It's okay if you do, and it's okay if you don't. Now, what would it feel like to no longer have that fear? What would it feel like if this didn't exist? How would we go about the day? You know, I don't know what type of belief you have, whether it's believing in God or spiritual being or the universe. But I encourage you to hold that fear in your hands. Now you have the fear. Lift it up above you and ask for it to be taken from you, from whatever way you see the universe, anything that's greater than you. Or maybe you give it to a friend or a family member, so you're not alone in those thoughts. A lot of the times with fear, it feels like we're the only one dealing with it. It feels like no one understands what we're going through. It's very isolating. It's isolating to believe these stories that, if put onto the light, they really, for me, aren't true. So I'd encourage you, as you're sitting with this, to think about, how is this serving me? How is this making me feel more alive? In most cases, for me, the fear doesn't make me feel alive. It hurts me. I'd like you to take 2 deep breaths. Now, I'll give you a few minutes before we move on to the next part. So practice deep and slow breaths. Let your body really, really feel where you're at right now in the present moment. Now, let's move into the present. what is a time in your life where you felt peace? Is it when you're sitting on the beach? Is it when you're hiking and you've just conquered a mountain? Does that peace come when you're with your kids or laughing with friends? It's important to notice where we find peace. Those are great tools to ground us back to what's happening, to where our feet are. So I'd like you to think about one of these moments in your life where you felt peace. Visualize, how do your feet feel? Are your feet in the sand? Are you running on the grass? Are you feeling the sunshine? Or is it snowing? Are you skiing down a hill? Whatever that means for you, I'd like you to feel the peace. Two deep breaths. Now, I'd like you to take that throughout your day. We give away our fear to a higher being, universe, whatever you'd like to call it. We think of those times that we felt peace. Can we bring those into our relationships, our family, our friends? There's so much chaos in the world around us. And if we could be a light, it'd be just a little bit better for each one of us. So as we finish up our practice, I'd like you to leave here knowing that you could bring the peace to someone else's life by doing this work. Take 2 deep breaths. Gently open your eyelids. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope this meditation grounded you and helps you go about your day. Or if you're using this before you sleep, I hope you have a good rest. Thank you so much.